Nakama. That is a short video about data type. I have talked a lot about it, but I have some information to give you, important information. So it's very quick. It's just like a review. So I create data.c. So firstly, about integer. Integer, we have corresponding in by architecture. Okay, architecture 16 bits, 32 bits, and 64 bits. We have some difference. It's important for us, like we want to create code for operating system. Okay, operating system depends about architecture. So for example, here I have a table, the range the range of value for each type. Okay, short in unsigned, short in int. That is for 16 bits, but when you go to 32 bits, we have a different range about the type int. It's because the architecture permits to have permit us to have a big range. Okay, that's because the architecture. And for 64 bits, we have very big range. Okay, about int and about long int. Just about long int. Okay, very big. It's biggest. Okay, it's more used for I think for live. Okay, or live streaming, something like that. There will large value, and to be more precise, to make more precision, we need more range of value. It's more interesting about floats. Okay, because if you have long double, for example, you have more precision. Okay, precision is precision about the number about the after the point. Okay, so something like may okay, let's go back about int. We have a constant value about int, like 10 is a constant value. When you have a long int, okay, the constant value of long int, I call the variable int number 2, and int number, okay, int number, just like that. Yeah, for long ints we have, for example, 300 L. Okay, you have to add L after the number, but if you omit it, your C just do a conversion. Okay, if you omit it, because you are precise, I want a long int. If you don't put it, generally you will not see it. Okay, but we have to be meticulous. Okay, each time we code, because we code for operating system. So that is for large long integer. L means large. For long, okay, I can omit the int here, for example. Also I can omit the int. Okay, when you just write like that, I have number 3, I put, for example, something like that. I put LL to precise. It is long int constant. Those value, we call it constant. I talk more about it in the first playlist. Okay, those value, but I have not talked about constant like that in C programming, because we are in C programming. So it's the same thing for unsigned int. Okay, So you have something like that. You have to precise with you, but if you omit your compiler just converts automatically. Okay, that is the to indicate inside integer. You can mix. You can have. You can mix. You can have unsigned long. Okay, unsigned long. Inside long, you have to put u and l after the number. So it's the same thing for a float. If you have a float look like 23.4. Okay, it's just like that. And double. Okay, it's a double take. For a float, you have normally to put f. Okay, because the constant without nothing like that, it's supposed to be for double. Okay, you have to put f. For double you put nothing. Okay, you just have something like okay, let's float number. Yes, and there the name is double number. Okay, you have nothing. And about double, you have, okay, you have float double and long double. About long double, okay, long double number, you have something like and you have to put l. Okay, it's like long int. Okay, you have to put l. You don't have long double. I'm not sure. Long. Yes, you don't have long double. It's just at long double. So it's important to understand about those constant. Okay. About ints, you have also int. For example, int. I have just a number. I have 10. It's a default int. Okay, default integer in decimal, but you can have it in octal. Okay, number. Octal form number. Okay, it's another variable. In octal form, you put a 0 before your value. For example, I have something like that, and you can the digit. Okay, one digit here go from 0 to 7 because it's octal. You cannot use 8 or 9. Okay, it is an error. It is an error. Okay, invalid octal digit. Okay, a digit is just a one. It's one figure like that. That's why we call it digit. Okay, some base has a digit. So if you don't know about octal hexadecimal, you have to take a lesson about it. I don't talk about it. So the limit digit is 7. Okay, 0 to 7. So you cannot go under this limit. Okay, digit go from 0 to 7, and you can have the same number in hexadecimal. So hexa, you have a variable hexa form number equal to, you start by 0x for the constant 0x, and then the number. I can have 5a, for example. So if you know it, the digit go here from 0 to 9 and a to f. Okay, and a equal 10. A equal 10. Okay, and f equal 15. Okay, so 15 is a limit because hexadecimal is base 16. So 0 to 15, but you don't have a special character to represent 10, okay, as single character. That is why you have A to F. Okay, it's a basic in computer science. If you don't know, you just have to. I think I don't know if I talk about it in my first release, but you can search on Google or and another course on in internet. Mm, I think is that's all about it. We have you have about character. I have already talked about character. A character has ASCII code for each character, and escape character here is for character you cannot print normally. You cannot use normally, like for example, character C equal. If I want to store the character single quote. Single quote is used to specify a character, but so you cannot put it like that. To do it, you use a escape character. Escape character is a combination of backslash and the character in the character itself. Okay, the character that you cannot print or store normally. Okay, that's that's the purpose of escape character. We have, okay, let me zoom. We have different, because those character, it's supposed to, you're supposed to use it for something, for special something, like double quote is for string. So if you want to print it or store it, you have to use escape character. Same thing for question mark, backslash. You can read the description, like for now it's not really important. Alert bell, that is I think for a sound. Yes, for a beep is a sound. Backspace, that is for to backspace to delete. So you have those escape character, and then you can print special character with this form. Okay, backslash and the code of the special character. So the code, you put backslash 0 and the code of the special character you want. Special character like emoji, you have the dollar sign, you have the euro sign. So dollar and euro are about money. Okay, the dollar sign, and here you can do the same thing with the hexadecimal code. Okay. Character handling function, so you have some function to manage character here. The most interesting is to lower. Okay, if you have a character like A in uppercase, you can transform in lowercase, and this to upper. The function to upper is to from lowercase to uppercase. Okay, you have many functions. That is just a part of those functions. It is inside ctype.h. Okay, it's a library. That's all, and that's all. And you have format is this small size as each time I use in printf and or scanf. So if you want to print a character, you use %c. For signed id you have this. Okay, for unsigned id you have %u. Okay, for each type, to scan you use it, and to print use it. So it's a same thing for all. Yes, you will have it on the GitHub. Those image, it's important when we will start with some project. We review it. Okay, so don't worry about the quick passage. I think that's all about this video. Okay, for character, let me show you an example with 0. I don't remember this the code. SNC. Okay, let me call it Kava. Okay. Yeah, I've compiled the last data.c. Okay. 33, I think. I don't remember. I want to print the emoji. But no, emoji is not the. It's for extended. Okay, I show you next time. Okay, it's not important for this video. The most important thing is to understand about from architecture, different architecture. You have to take care about it, because if you do a code or an operating system for a small device like embedded system, or for a phone, okay, a phone, a old phone, because we will have to code operating system for some different device, okay, just not just for laptop, for desktop, no, not just for phone, for recent devices, recent phone, but for embedded device like a toy. Yes, I want to diverse I want to make operating system programming with diverse application, okay, in small device with small memory, okay. When you have small memory, sometimes we just have short in available, okay. Sometimes you just have short in, because the memory inside the memory is very small, so it's important. The most important thing, and floats, the most important thing is not really important now, just maybe the precision, okay, just about precision. And about character is not really important now. Character, you just have to, yes, it's just a bonus, okay, just a bonus knowledge. So that's all about this video. This was just to complete some knowledge, important knowledge, before to attempt the new knowledge, okay. The new knowledge is anyway, we will come back at this at data type anyway, okay, in project or in different implementation. So take care of you, Nakama.
Portrait comme un beaux-arts, loyal, poli, droit et sincère. Je respecte le code du Bushido. Mais si on met les armes à terre, c'est pour te faire une prise d'aïkido. Et la concurrence au cimetière, ne pensez pas mourir aussitôt. Mon katana taille leurs artères et broie leurs organes génitaux. Quand j'étais gauche, j'en ai pris des coups, j'en ai dans le ventre comme un seppuku.